Sup, yo? Alright, time to finish Druid for now. And then I'll roll the next character when I'm done with her. So, radio silence, because mouth noises suck.
The deserter agents were doing far more than just chatting up the guards. We found a number of leaflets the deserters somehow managed to smuggle in on a ship in the docks. The ship used to transport the leaflets is still in Theramore. At the farthest dock, if you can sneak aboard and capture the rest of their propaganda documents, their agents will lose their most powerful tool. Be careful. The ship is manned by seasoned privateers, and the cargo is probably being kept in the captain's quarters. Did you manage to find and capture the remaining propaganda leaflets?
The Psi-7 agent nods in approval.
Excellent. All that remains is to discredit the deserters so that they'll never gain a foothold in Theramore again. And I have just the plan to do it. I've altered the leaflets you captured from the deserters' mercenary friends at the docks. Now anyone who reads them will get an entirely different view of the deserters and their aims. If we distribute these to enough of the guards, the deserters will be too embarrassed to ever re-establish their presence within our walls.
Kalia hands you a stack of the altered leaflets.
Why don't you get started while I plan our next move?
Welcome to Theramore, adventurer. Looking for something?
Need help? Light bless you.
Captain Vines should see the orc report you found. He knows the Orcish language better than most, and he should know that there are Horde spies near Theramore. The captain is in the barracks, on the northeastern side of Theramore Isle.
I thought I heard laughter coming from the barracks. Did you distribute those leaflets I gave you?
Kylia chuckles as you describe the guards' reactions to the propaganda.
Just as I'd hoped. I think it is safe to say any deserter agents who try to infiltrate Theramore will be laughed right out of town. Now that we've eliminated the deserters from Theramore, it is time to complete this operation. My local contacts have reported that the deserters base their operations in a ship moored on a small island to the southeast of the docks, arresting their leader. Gavis Greyshield should cause the others to lose their will to fight. Find him within the ship and convince him to surrender. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts up a bit of a fight for show, but then surrenders when he understands he can't win.
What can I
God,
do
you
for
have something for me. A report from an orc spy. How did you find this? No matter. Let's see what it says.
are
would
you?
you like to fly to?
Safe travel.
Where would you like to fly to?
Welcome to
Podzik
Ratchet.
sent you, huh?
Hope
You
you're
know,
looking for work.
Podzik was one of the most respected tinkerers in Undermine before he retired to start working on the racers. The first thing he did when he joined the team was develop the two-engine model racers. Could be that the businesses will suffer without him working with the Tinkers Union. But who cares, right? There's nothing like the races. Back to what you came here about. I know I promised Podzik that I'd deliver a new fuel regulator for him, but I still haven't received it yet. Revilgas over in Booty Bay said he'd have it shipped over.
keep it real.
But it might
Have
be.
a good one.
It slipped through the cracks somehow. If that's true, there's not much we can do about it. We can at least find out if it was dispatched from Booty Bay. Check in with Wharf Master Lodgegill over there. He should be able to check the cargo records. Gazlo promised me a promotion if I can help him with Ratchet's pirate issues. The problem is these new buccaneers that sailed in and took over Frey Island south of here. They're not just after our goods. They've got grudges to settle. The other night they even went after one of our war galleons. I've got plans in the works to deal with the situation, but Gazlo wants to see quick results. Head over to Frey Island and start lopping off some heads, will you? Speak up. Tell me, are you dropping off or picking up? Oh yes, parts for Cravel. I'm glad you're here. These things have been sitting out here for days, and I was afraid they'd rust. Here's Cravel's package, and when you deliver it, tell him if he wants more special orders, then he'll have to pay his tab. Pay individual. You interested in treasure? I knew that would get your attention. Word from the river dock here is that one of the miners in the venture company's Boulder Lode mine just northeast of here, an emerald the size of your fist. I know a few buyers who'd be interested in getting their hands on something like that, and I'd be willing to go half and half on its sale. You in?
What's up? Be
Shipments
good.
to Ratchet. Let me just check the logbooks. No. The most recent shipment I have on record of going out to Ratchet were boots from Drizzlick. Hasn't been much else, other than building supplies and tools. Definitely no race parts. I'm afraid I can't be of much more help to you. If you'd like to follow up on it more, I'd suggest you go hit up the Baron himself. If there's anyone who knows Revilgas's business, it's Revilgas. You'll find him at the tavern across the harbor. Top floor.
Time is money, friend!
The singing crystals are unique to Stranglethorn,
Yo,
and are
have a
very
good
valuable
one.
to certain parties. I can move those crystals, but the Cursed Venture Company makes it hard for an honest entrepreneur like myself to gather any. I'd like to hire you. The basilisks in Stranglethorn eat the crystal. This gives them their hardened skin, and sometimes decent quality crystal can be harvested from it. You can get it from any basilisk, but the less nasty ones are along the shores south of Zolkunda, to the north.
Talk to me,
Damn
yo!
trolls, they've been killing off our agents in the jungle.
up?
I've already
Talk to
lost a
me,
good
yo!
number of my best guards to skirmishes with them. The costs are piling up. How will I explain this?
I have
to
work
Baron
for one
Rivelgas.
such as you.
Decisive action. Think, K-Buck. You weren't assigned to the post you have today for sitting around. I've got it. You'll help me, won't you? There's money to be had. Right, here's the deal. You bring me the ears of 15 Bloodscalp trolls, and I'll compensate you well. He's done it this time. Enough. That
Time
Gal
is
leases
money,
out the
friend.
moguls who were by the trade princes. Now he tries to cut in on the most notorious pirate. Revilgas won't have it. And he's told me to take care of the problem in my own way. My way? FS. The venture company geologists near Lake
Interest you on
Nasturiti
the pint?
are deeply interested in those strange blue crystals they have been
Very
finding in
good.
the mines.
Up
Bring me
with you.
samples of the stone from their geologists. I don't care what you have to do to get them. I've gotten reports of a group of hunters that have set up camp upriver of the venture company mining camp on Lake Nasfariti. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but improbably I heard that Hemet Nisingweri Jr. was one of the hunters there. He's certainly well connected if you catch my meaning, and you never can be too safe. Why don't you go check out the camp? See what they're about? Yes. I do have something you could do, actually. Lieutenant Doran and his followers up in the north need their regular supplies from us. They haven't been delivered, and with the trolls attacking, I'll need someone to do it. Doran's camp lies northwest of the road, at the entrance to Stranglethorn from Duskwood. Give the supplies to Private Thorson. If he's not in the camp, then he'll be patrolling south of it. He'll take care of them. Mind you, if you fail, you'll owe me restitution. Baron Revilgas has had me keep an ear out for rumors of the strange and out of place in Booty Bay and Stranglethorn. I don't usually put much stock in ghost stories, but I heard some sailors in the tavern talking about a haunted island off the coast. Water elementals and a raving goblin ghost, they say. If you're going to go talk to Revilgas, could you relay that story to him? Oh, sure, of course. I know what you're talking about. Nope. Can't help you, though. Some of my men were supposed to go track down the blueprints for the fuel regulator, but they came back empty-handed. See, the venture company shredders out in Lake Nasfariti, in northern Stranglethorn, have been equipped with a new model fuel regulator. I was thinking that Potzik would be able to take advantage of it, if he could get some details. Unfortunately, Kozel, the foreman out there, appears to be a little more clever than I gave him credit for. You seem like you might have more luck finding the blueprints, though. I know he keeps them in his house, but they're almost certainly under lock and key. Interesting. Some time ago, I seem to remember reading a book once that suggested, of course, a troll legend it was. If what Krudzek reports is true, perhaps I will soon be able to add the Stone of the Tides to my collection of ancient artifacts and relics. If there is indeed a goblin mage and water elementals haunting the island, it could mean the Stone of the Tides can be mine. I want you to locate this haunted island. Find out what's going on. Oh, and if you, perhaps, to find out more about the Stone of the Tides, this script to the
Hey there.
Stormwind
Safe
Library,
travels.
they should able to find you. Of the book I first came across the legend in, could it be that Gazban actually discovered the stone? The finest leather crafter of the
Like
South
me with
Seas
you.
and the world's old and new. That's what they call me. May, Drizzlick, the finest
Greetings.
lead. Ahem. Well, my leather goods are known far and wide as the
Go
most
with honor,
exquisite.
friend.
A connoisseur's choice. I've just received an order from Director Riddlevox of the Tinkers Union for a dozen of his favorite Excelsior line boots. Our best sellers. Actually, to start on the basic shape, I'll need crocolisk skins from the crocs along the river in northern Stranglethorn.
Yes, what do you want? Oh, supplies from the goblins. Strange seeing someone delivering them. Usually they send their own. No matter. You didn't touch them, did you? Good, good. We wouldn't want anything to happen to our mines. Oh, no. These landmines will help us defend ourselves from that animal Kurtzen and his men. Thank you for bringing them. If you need further work, I can probably find something for you to do, and you won't have to deal with those goblins. Me?
We're fighting a losing battle with Colonel Kurtz. Not only is he a brilliant tactician, he outnumbers us at least 10 to 1. To survive, we need to use his own covert tactics against him. Enter his camp to the east and kill his men, lots of them, and get out before reinforcements can close on you. To have a chance against Kurtzen, we need his healing support neutralized. He has gathered a large number of medicine men who heal his forces with jungle remedies and poison. Our fighters with venom for an extracts. We need those remedies and extracts for our own. Search the Kurtzen compound. His medicine men and jungle fighters will have the remedies, and the extracts are probably stowed
How
in
are
some
ya?
of the camp's supply boxes.
I do
Safe
most of the cooking at the
travels.
camp,
See
and it
you
used to be a
soon.
lot of work.
What can I do for
Until
you?
I bought a mechanical cooking
Well
pot from a goblin merchant in Booty Bay. The pot is a wonder. It saved me
You got
countless
my
hours
attention. Off
until
with
it
you.
broke. Can you take the
Aye?
pot back to the goblin
Watch
for
your
me
back.
so he can fix it? His name is Krazek.
Master Nisingwary will be so upset if he finds out he trusted me to proofread the manuscript of his novel, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Everything was going well, but a large gust of wind blew through the camp and scattered the pages everywhere. I was able to gather most of the pages, but many are still strewn about the jungle. Collect the pages to complete each of the 4 chapters. I will help you organize them. Return the chapters to me once you have all 4.
Young tigers are one thing, fully grown cats are another. Hunting the grown stranglethorn tigers will prove an even greater challenge. The adult cats normally spend their days south of Kurtzen's compound, east of the river.
The youngest panthers fell easily before you. Panthers that come of age will naturally be stronger and quicker and more difficult to defeat. Larger panther tracks lead to the west.
So you think your hunting skills are in tip-top shape? I can put them to the test in a jiffy. Head out into that jungle and kill 10 stranglethorn raptors. We'll see just how much of a big game hunter you are. And no, I won't tell you where you can find them. Locating the beasts is half the challenge. Okay, go west. Is that desert dust on your collar? No. If my nose tells true, I'd say it's not desert dust. It's desert salt. Been to the shimmering flats, have you? Great. My package from Coalbeard. Thank you, adventurer. This crate holds special gauge ammunition. My father swears by it, and it'll serve us well out in the jungle. Here's your pay. And tell me, how is crusty old Crabble these days? Up to no good, I'd wager.
Tiger blood coats your hands, your weapons, and your adventure
Greetings.
garb. Yet still you crave
careful.
more. Elder Stranglethorn tigers are the strongest of the bunch. More than one adventurer has seen his own demise at the tip of those razor-sharp teeth and heavy claws. Argic will be thrilled to know that you have bested them. The largest pack of these elders can be found to the south, near the Sundering, on the border of the Cape of Stranglethorn.
Go kill 10 panthers. Show us what you've got.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
What's up?
Do you
Keep it
have
real.
those shards yet? I'll give you a decent cut from the profits. These will do nicely. Yes, quite nicely.
Time
Here
is
is your
money,
cut.
friend.
And it was a pleasure doing business with you. The venture company has a string of operations through Stranglethorn which keeps hard-working goblins, like me, from making honest gold. Please, you must help me. The venture company is mining near the Crystal Vine mine to the north. They can't get into the mine because of all the basilisks, but they're still able to dig up singing crystals from the surrounding hills. Take their crystals from them and show them they don't have the run of the jungle. And, bring me those crystals as proof.
Keep it real.
Well met, traveler. There's opportunity behind you.
Time is
I need
money,
those
friends.
stones by whatever means necessary.
Yo!
Just do it. Don't give me the
Glad I
details.
could help.
It's about results. Nothing more, nothing less. Fascinating? No, that the crystals
Keep
have
your
been
nose
tumbled.
clean
This
in my town.
process can only that. They are to use them as some sort of fuel or other catalyst. I don't know much more than that. Samples will have to be dispatched to head chemist Gigglefont. So my information was correct, as usual. Interesting. It's well, I don't suppose they see any sort of threat of interference with our operation, but perhaps they have a need for some of our excellent manufactured products. Hell. Sid, you brought me something? Oh, I see, it's a Krezex crockpot, an ingenious piece of work, but it can break a spring or throw a gear now and then. Let me see what's wrong with this one. Aha! Its steam charger is rusted out. It has a cracked knuckle gasket and its
Yeah, what do
formulator
you
is missing
want?
teeth. I'm surprised the pot could even boil a turnip in this state. Can I fix it? Of course I can fix it, but there's a price. Oh yes, there is always a price. There is a mountain cave in Dry Whisker Gorge, far to the north in the Arathi Highlands. In that cave is rare ore, bloodstone. The bloodstone in this cave is not of the highest grade, but even low quality bloodstone is valuable to those with the knowledge too. I would like some. I will fix your crockpot. But while I work on it, bring me samples of bloodstone. Bring me enough, and I'll even give
Hurry
you
back.
a bonus. Oh, and if you don't
Hey,
have
how
the skill
you
to mine it,
doing?
find someone who does. Much as I hate to admit it, that gnome team they out there is pretty good. Our boys need every edge they can get. Now let me just get a copy of these blueprints for my own notes, and you can bring these straight to Podzik. Wouldn't want him to think that one of his sponsors was abandoning him. You should be all set to go. Give Podzik my regards and tell him that if he ever needs
got my
anything,
attention.
not to hesitate to ask. I'll be waiting for the news that he breaks the track record soon. So the stories were true. Incredible, however, we will need to figure out a way to defeat the curse of the Stone of the Tides. If we are to retrieve it, the curse is magical business. We'll need one of those wizards to help us out. The water elementals were no doubt summoned by Gazban, the goblin wizard rumored to have discovered the Stone of the Tides. As you may know, the Stone of the Tides curses its bearer, causing him to fade in and out of existence. Perhaps we can find a way to counteract the curse. We can have a mage of Dalaran analyze the magical residue of one of the water elemental's bracers. I need you to go back to the island and retrieve a few specimens. My equipment is all ready to go. I just need those skins. We don't want to keep Riddlevox waiting, that's for sure. It's not a good idea for anyone to keep the chief inventor of the Tinkers Union unsatisfied. These skins should do. Their quality isn't too important, given that they'll make up the inside layer of the boots. But it's still important that comfortable if they're a bit too rigid.
Okay, well,
Blood to soften it up. Tricks of the trade, you know. Well, I've got the basic shape of the boots out, and they're coming along fine. But the skins you aren't going to be quite enough for the inner layers. What are we going to do, Drislick? No doubt the question on your lips. And well, it lucky you're Drislick, because will never really be. So we'll just get some of the thicker, cheaper skins from the Crocs around Lake Nazfariti Toe. The boots out.
okay. I might be losing gold on this, but I might have to. Who knows?
loss of those jungle fighters will relieve some of the pressure on our camp. But now that you've had a taste of the forces we're
there it is.
do you still want to throw your lot in with us? I'm waiting on those remedies and that
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Well done. These remedies will keep more of us alive and in fighting shape, and the extracts will help us create our own remedies. Now that many of his regular troops are reduced, you must face his highly trained forces when not in the wilderness. Our rebel soldiers, they are deep in the back of the Curzon compound, in a cave they call the Stockpile. I know many of Curzon's troops personally, and I know they are skilled, loyal, and cruel. This is no easy task I set before you. After you defeat them, report to Lieutenant Doran, my commanding officer. He will want your report firsthand.
Colonel Curzon was once a great noble man. I must find what caused his fall into depravity. He may be
This fucking guy.
magic. To confirm this,
He never shows up for me.
there are 4 tablets hidden within the troll ruins of Stranglethorn.
Unless I'm camping the place.
Transcribe their markings and bring the transcriptions back to me. The first tablet is in the Baal ruins. The second is in the Vile Reef.
No matter what version of the game I'm playing. Anyway, that should do it for this character. I'll do the shuffle as I'm flying back to Stormwind. Definitely bench this character for a good while.
Now the hard part. As panthers grow older, they become more wily, blending in with their environment and become
Right, the stockpile. No one cared.
known by the name Shadowmoor, for their tendency to suddenly, out of the darkness, with a waiting mouth full of teeth. If you want to prove yourself as a true panther hunter, Shadowmoors are the only way to do so. They prowl to the southeast, across the river.
You have defeated the strongest tigers in Stranglethorn. You have become a great tiger hunter, and have every right to stop your hunt right here and now. Something tells you, however, that a stronger cat still waits for you within that jungle. Legends speak of an elusive tigress, a feline so powerful that she dwarfs even the elder males. The hunters at Nizinguri's expedition have hunted for her without success. Many of them have fallen prey to her raking claws, their bodies now decaying at the foot of her hill, north of Gromgall. They call the beast Sindal. You resolve to do what no adventurer has done before: hunt, kill, and claim the paw of Sindal.
Stranglethorn raptors were not a problem for a wanderer like you. It is time to step up the challenge. Venturing into the jungle and bagging 10 lash-tail raptors should be sufficient. They will certainly be stronger than the raptors you have already disposed of. The lash-tail raptors mainly
Come on now.
southeast of here, near the Ka-I ruins.
Get in there. Okay. Make sure my browser doesn't have anything offensive. Nope. Or sensitive, for that matter. Alright. Woo! Been a while. Okay. Reload. Holding delete for an arbitrary amount of time. And here. Okay, it's looking like Tauren Warrior next time. Cool. Alright, Lifeseeker KT. I don't hate that. Anyway, I'm just gonna do the traditional bench of this character, send everything to my bank alts, ensure that I have sufficient everything for them. Although first, I should get my mount training at least. So, I'm not wrapping it up just yet. Uh, jewel crafting. I am not sure where to send the jewel crafting recipes. Probably just nails. Oh, it's soulbound. Okay, never mind.